Well, hello everybody out there in internet land and YouTube and Facebook and wherever this video may find itself. My name's Brad Holloman and this is
Derek Dean.
And we're just going to sit down and have a conversation and talk, and want to invite you to join in with us. And just we'll see what this looks like and how it goes. Want it to be real laid back and informal because that's just kind of what we do.
Yeah.
So cool, man. Well, come on. This is your idea, brother. Come on. Kick start it.
Well, I don't know, man. What you been thinking on lately? What's been on your mind?
Well, really kind of oddly enough, and I was the other day, yesterday, when we were texting back and forth and talking about this video, for some time, what really intrigued me in one of your kind of comments was in there about this significance versus success. And like I said, I saw on your own Facebook feed, there was you had posted a comment about it, and then it got some feedback going. And that really has been a topic of my own thoughts in my own head, conversations with God, conversations with my wife.
Yeah.
And because I think it really is something, I think we see people are desperately hungry for significance.
Yeah.
More than almost anything I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
People are wanting to know not just that what they do matters, but that they matter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because I don't even know where the thought came about, but it's kind of like we have lumped together significance with success, and we kind of equate the two as being equal. So it's like unless I do something big, unless I
find the cure to cancer or something.
Right, then I'm significant. And I think it kind of comes off our culture being very, very fame oriented, very Hollywood type, and it's like we have kind of brought that into our daily lives to where some of the things that we say are insignificant, actually they're some of the most significant things I think we could do at all.
Absolutely.
I mean, like some days with 5 kids and a wife, and in the routines of things,
Absolutely.
it's those are the important things, but it's like sometimes there ain't no payday in that,
No. Well, and even like that with and Derek is referring to my family. My wife and I have been married for 19 years. We got 5. Well, we have 6 children in aggregate. We have 5 children together. But yeah, I'm always amazed at my kids that we might plan the big massive trip, save up money, go do something that's like super wow or whatever, and they don't remember it. But the mundane, normal, everyday, the classic, you spent $200 on some item and they go play with the box all the time during Christmas. And it's that, and there really is this I don't know if deception is the right word, because I don't think it's intentional.
Yeah.
But I really do think there is this deception, for lack of a better word, I can't think of it right now, that we can find ourselves in, that we think this means I matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And like even in some stuff we do, it's like it's so easy. For example, with my T-shirts that I start selling. God gave me an idea about how He wants a relationship with us, and gave me this design, and I put it on a T-shirt. And it's like, instead of just one, I mean, it's awesome doing it. It's fun, and I had fun doing it, but it ain't like it's blown up. But it's like somewhere in the back of our mind, it's like, it's got to blow up. It's got to blow up.
It's got to go viral.
Yeah, it's got to go huge. We got to get that. And I mean, I guess everybody's watching YouTube, everybody's watching Facebook, seeing how many likes they get. Like everything surrounding us is based on how much bang does it make. Like how.
Absolutely.
And it's like we tie in our significance with that.
We do. Well, the thought that I've been having over some months is, I know our story. I think many of you who might be watching know some of my story. But we were pastoring a church, had some things going on, and I did not realize until we came back here to Alabama how much of my significance and my identity I took off of just that. The title, am I successful at it? Do people acknowledge me as that? And really drawing this sense of, and really having a over the last couple of years, a really great, I mean, it was a great faith challenge in me in wrestling with this whole idea, because finally coming to a place and asking myself and asking my Father, am I truly drawing my significance from just the baseline reality that I'm your son?
Yeah.
And letting nothing but my sonship with God be the source of significance and success, and really, I don't know if you and I have talked about this over some months, but really looking again at Paul's conversation in Philippians chapter 2, when he talks about his own self, when he kind of goes backwards and says, well, let me tell you about my accomplishments.
Yeah.
I was born to this family. I was born to this people group. I was, this happened to me on the right day at the right time. And, when it came to education, I was the tops. When it came to living out that education, I was better than all my peers. I mean, when you looked at me, he said, I was the Hebrew of
cream of the crop.
Yeah, I was the cream of the crop, man. There was nobody that could touch me. And he says, and I counted all of that. And really, I mean, the word in the Greek language is I counted all of that as poop, but the strong word for poop, I counted all of it as dung, the old King James says, for the excellence of gaining Christ.
Yeah.
And that real reality over the last couple of years for me, going, man, wait a minute, I have gained Jesus, which means I have gained God, I have gained the Creator, I have gained the one who is, well, to quote Paul again, who is all in all, he is the big cheese, he is all that in a bag of chips, he is, and I have gained him from the beginning. I mean, I gained him when I started. So if I have gained Christ, what more is there to gain in reality?
A lot of more little tangible things that we can grab hold of and see.
Yeah, I know.
But you bring up a good point, because I think also another thought that kind of pitched in there when I put that up was, so I was thinking about, relationships. We've been talking about just relationships that are important to us, and how much we get together and talk, and how some of the most fruitful times and some of the most important things that God has spoken to me have been through conversations like this, and we're out for coffee or meeting somebody else, and we'll just sit and talk for hours. And that being so powerful, and how God will, someone say, and the rest of the week I'm thinking about, like, man, that was just, and it would just shift, and you propose a thought, ask a question, and how much with me and another buddy used to do it, and how much I just grew from that, and how much God spoke to me. And so I was thinking of how much we minimize that because it doesn't look successful.
It doesn't.
There's not a lot of people. There's not a crowd listening. There's not, we can't, and I think what it is we can't measure. It says the kingdom of God is in our hearts, either here or there. And as we grow in relationship with Jesus, it's like it's growing. It's becoming more of a part of us. And it's hard to measure that.
Absolutely.
It's hard to get likes on that. It's hard, and you can't tell how much I'm growing. I can't tell how much you're growing now.
Absolutely.
Only you and God know. And sometimes that's hard, and we want to see more. It's like, when I used to do small groups and get some guys together and hang out, instead of just enjoying the time, it was like, somebody throw out there, like you'd have a fun time, but somebody pitch out there, hey, how many were there?